Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a farmer named Ram. Ram was a hard-working man who spent most of his time tending to his crops and animals. He had a small patch of land where he grew crops, and he also had a few cows and goats. Despite his hard work, Ram always struggled to make ends meet. One day, a wise man visited the village and noticed Ram's struggles. The wise man asked Ram, "Why are you working so hard, yet you still struggle to make ends meet?" Ram replied, "I worked hard every day, but my crops yield very little, and my animals do not produce enough milk. I have no other skills, so I have no choice but to continue working on my farm." The wise man replied, "Perhaps your struggles are due to your negative mindset. You see your situation as hopeless, but you can change that. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you do have and find ways to make the most of it." Ram thought about the wise man's words and decided to take his advice. He started to focus on the things he had and found ways to make them work for him. He began to plant different types of crops and experiment with different farming techniques. He also started to take better care of his animals and feed them better. As a result of these changes, Ram's crops began to yield more and his animals started to produce more milk. His hard work and positive mindset paid off, and he was able to sell his crops and their products for a higher price, earning more money than before. Ram was grateful for the wise man's advice, and he realized that his struggles were not due to his circumstances, but rather than his negative mindset. He learned that by focusing on the positive mindset and finding ways to make the most of what he had, he could overcome any obstacles that came his way. From that day on, Ram continued to work hard and maintain a positive mindset. He became a successful farmer and was able to provide for his family and live a happy and fulfilling life. This story is a reminder that having a positive mindset and focusing on what we have instead of what we don't have can help us overcome our struggles and achieve success. Ram, the farmer in this story, was able to turn his situation around by changing his mindset and finding ways to make the most of what he had. He could learn to grow different types of crops, experiment with different techniques, and take better care of his animals. As a result, he was able to increase his yield and earn more money. This story also teaches the importance of hard work and perseverance. Even when things are tough, we should keep working hard and never give up. With a positive attitude and a willingness to try new things, we can overcome any obstacles and achieve our goals.